Jimin, one of the members of the popular boy group BTS, is known as a figure who is full of dedication to his career both as a singer-dancer and a public figure who is liked by many people. However, behind the glitter of the stage and a busy schedule, Jim turns out to have a personal life that he has managed to keep from the media and public spotlight. On the eve of his long-awaited conscription by fans, news spread that Jim had prepared something special for his beloved, not only in the form of ordinary gifts but the house that became a symbol of affection, as well as his efforts to maintain closeness despite having to be separated for a while because of his responsibilities as a South Korean citizen. Jimin, whose real name is Park Jim, was born in Busan on October 13, 1995. He became known to the world after debuting with BTS under Big H Entertainment in 2013 as a member with outstanding dancing and vocal skills. Jim always deals the show, whether in concerts, music videos, or television appearances. Despite this, Jim's personal life has always been an enigma for many. As an idol, Jimin is a celebrity who takes great care of his privacy. He rarely talks about personal matters, especially about romance, in front of the media. This is natural given a culture in the K-pop industry that often requires idols to look unattainable in order to maintain a loyal fan base. However, behind his closed personality, Jim is known to be very attentive and loving to those around him. This can be seen from how he treats his fellow BTS members like family, as well as how he interacts with fans he refers to as army. When news of Jim's draft schedule began to circulate, many fans felt lost. Conscription is an obligation that every South Korean man must undergo, and Jimin is no exception. However, before he leaves for the task, he seems to have prepared something extraordinary to ensure that the people he loves remain close to him despite their physical separation. According to reliable sources, Jim gave a house to his beloved. The house is not only a place to live but also a symbol of commitment and a deep sense of love. This decision shows Jim's mature and responsible side in relationships. The house Jimin gave is reportedly in a fairly exclusive area in Seoul, which is known for its high security and PR privacy. This is very important considering Jim's status as a public figure whose life is always in the spotlight. This house becomes a place where the lover can feel comfortable and safe away from the interference of the media or fans who may be too curious. Jim's love story is one of the biggest secrets in the Korean entertainment industry. Over the years, Jim never revealed directly about his romantic relationship. In fact, when rumors about his closeness to some celebrity or ordinary person surfaced, Jim remained silent and did not give any confirmation. However, from this latest news, it appears that Jim has been in a serious relationship with someone he trusts very much. Although the identity of her lover is still kept secret, some sources say that he is not from among celebrities. This allowed their relationship to proceed more calmly in a way from the public spotlight. Jim's act of giving his lover a house before enlistment shows how serious he is in maintaining this relationship. The house also became a place where they could spend time together when Jim was on leave from his military duties. As an idol, Jim's free time is certainly very limited. However, he always makes sure to make time for those closest to him by giving a house to his beloved. Jim indirectly has also planned beautiful moments that they will spend together in the future. When Jim gets a break from his military duties, the house will be a place where they can enjoy being together without interruption, whether it's just talking, cooking together, or enjoying a relaxing time in the middle of a busy routine. This move also reflects Jim's caring and loving personality. Although he had to leave those closest to him for a while, he made sure that they still felt cared for and loved. The news about Jim giving a house to his beloved certainly invites various reactions from fans and the public. Most of the fans gave their full support, considering that Jim has given everything for his career and deserves happiness in his personal life. Some fans even expressed pride in Jim, who was able to maintain a balance between career and personal life. They realized that Jimin is an ordinary human being who also has the right to love and be loved. However, as with any news about other K-pop idols, there are also a handful of people who feel disappointed. This usually comes from fans who still have fantasies about the ideal relationship between idols and fans. However, Jimin and his agency do not seem to be too concerned about the negative reaction. Maintain privacy and focus on the future. Jim's decision to keep his Relationship private was a very wise move in the stressful entertainment industry, keeping personal life out of the media spotlight is a big challenge. Jim seems to understand perfectly well that happiness does not always have to be made public. By giving a house to his beloved, he has shown his way of expressing love without the need to make everything public consumption. After completing his mandatory military service later, Jim will most likely return to the entertainment world with renewed energy. However, he has also proven that his personal life will not be compromised by his popularity or obligations as a celebrity. The story of Jimin, who gave his lover a house before enlistment, is one of the clear proof that behind the glamorous life of an idol there is a warm and loving human side. This action shows Jim's maturity in living his life and responsibilities both as an artist and as a loving partner. As fans, we can only wish Jim to always be happy and successful both in his career and in his personal life, with the sincere support of the army and those closest to him. Jimin will surely continue to shine not only as a K-pop star but also as an inspiring person. This story confirms that Jim is not only an idol figure on stage but also a human who has noble values in living his life. Giving his beloved a home before serving in the army is not just a romantic act, but also a great statement of responsibility, commitment and emotional maturity. As someone who is always in the spotlight, Jim chooses to live his personal life simply and without drama. This attitude reflects his principles as an individual who values life outside of the entertainment world. On the other hand, what Jim is doing gives fans hope that there is nothing wrong with their idol having a happy personal life. Jim teaches that being a lesson for the K-pop industry as a whole, where idols' privacy and rights are often forgotten for the sake of popularity. Although Jim's love story began to emerge, his relationship with ARMY never wavered. Jim is known as a figure who really loves his fans. In various interviews and live broadcasts, he always expressed his gratitude to ARMY for supporting BTS from the beginning point. One of the moments that is always remembered is when Jimin said that the happiness of fans is his top priority. However, he also never forgets the importance of living a balanced life. Giving a home to his beloved as part of his efforts to maintain this balance. He wants to make sure that the people he loves, including the army, are happy because they see him happy. The army's reaction to this news was mostly positive. Many feel that Jim has given everything for fans and deserves happiness in his life. On social media, hashtags such as #happy for Jim and #deserves love are trending, showing overwhelming support from her fans around the world. When the draft is over, Jimin is expected to return to the entertainment world with renewed vigor. Many predict that he'll continue his solo career given the success of his debut solo album some time ago. However, behind his professional plans, Jimin has now shown that he also has a clear vision for his personal life. The house that he gave to his beloved may be just the beginning of a long journey towards a more established and meaningful life. Jimin has planted seeds of love and commitment that will likely continue to grow over time. In future interviews, perhaps Jimin will be more open about his views on love and relationships, although all this time he has tended to keep his distance from the topic. His latest act shows that he is not afraid to show his softer side to the world.